Well, there is outrage in South Darien tonight. A mother and child beaten on the way home from school.
The attack was caught on cell phone video and has sparked demands for immediate action. Casey Cronus is live at Chicago Police Headquarters with the latest. Casey.
That's right. And community members, as you mentioned, they want answers. Now, Mayor Brandon Johnson and other elected officials tonight are condemning the attack as well, calling it deeply disturbing. And we need to warn you, it is heartbreaking to watch this video. It happened yesterday, shortly after school dismissal, and we have blurred and frozen the video before things escalate. Chicago police are now investigating after a 33-year-old mother named Korshonda and her 9-year-old son were viciously attacked near 106th and Bensley. Her young daughter was also there. The terrifying incident unfolded just a couple blocks away from Orville Bright Elementary School, where the boy is a student. Korshonda says they were walking home when a group of kids began following them, then started punching and kicking the mother and son.
They fought my son, hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair. I'm trying to get justice for my son. I'm thankful for everybody that came out here today to support me.
Community members rallied outside the school today with the boys' parents calling for justice. Korshonda says her son has been bullied at Bright and claims the administration isn't doing enough to protect him. We have Chicago Public Schools' response, but first, a local rapper, Lil Zay Osama, is now coming forward to help. He says he wants to fly the mom and son to LA for dinner and Christmas shopping and has a message for other children listening.
It's just something that shouldn't be going on. Kids should be able to go to school and be comfortable walking home from school and at school learning, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids at that age should not be doing things like that, especially to an adult and to their peers that go to school with them. That's crazy. That shouldn't be happening in our community. We got to do better.
A CPS spokesperson tells us in part, we are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims. CPS is coordinating closely with the mayor's office, CPD, CHA, and other city departments to provide additional support to the family. In his statement, Mayor Brandon Johnson also said that we cannot normalize this type of behavior. There was an increased police presence near the school today. Reporting live outside CPD headquarters. Before things escalate, Chicago police are now investigating after a 33-year-old mother named Korshonda and her 9-year-old son were viciously attacked near 106th and Bensley. Her young daughter was also there. The terrifying incident unfolded just a couple blocks away from Orville Bright Elementary School, where the boy is a student. Korshonda says they were walking home when a group of kids began following them, then started punching and kicking the mother and son.
They fought my son, hit my son first, all in his face.
I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect. To you, I say Shalom. All right, once again, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect. And another one, another L for the so-called black community, right? So-called black, because we are not black. Okay. Somebody commented, we as a black community need to step up and protect each other instead of tearing each other down. Somebody said, been hearing this for years now. Seems to be getting worse. Somebody said, LOL, these kids are barely out of diapers. It's over, bro. Only God can change this. Right, and the God of the Bible will change this. That's who we're waiting on to change this, because we can't get carnal. We have to remain spiritual. So clearly these elementary children, these so-called elementary, right, children or kids, they jump this 33-year-old mother and their 9-year-old son. They was getting jumped. Okay, you had boys and girls that's young beating up on a mother and her son. Of course, this had to be in Chicago, right? But this could have happened in any city. Matter of fact, things like this happen in many cities, but it just don't get reported. But Chicago has a very negative stigma on that city. Somebody said, I'm gonna wear all white to the funeral. Black love, we're gonna stay together. Beyonce Black Parade. What? Whatever. Somebody said, that's impossible with us. Talking about how the black community need to protect each other and not tear each other down. Somebody said that's impossible. Well, yeah, on this side, that's impossible, right? That's why we're hastening the kingdom. We're telling folks, our people, the Israelites, that there's going to come to an end of all this wickedness, and it's going to come a time where there's going to be no more death in the streets, no more beating up on each other, no more being mad at each other, no more being wicked, no more being rebellious. The scripture said to train up a child, in the way of the Most High, and when he's older, he will not depart, roughly paraphrasing. Who's raising these children? Mainly the so-called black woman. Most of these homes are broken up anyway. Somebody said, sadly, that would never happen. Blacks only stick together long enough for a protest. Then it's back to hating each other. That's the ugly truth. Yo, what they're saying is true. So-called blacks only want to march when the so-called white man delete one of theirs, Somebody said would never happen. Tear it down. Some people have so-called black fatigue. Yeah, man. Hey, that's why it's important to come into this truth, because your whole mindset change, you become a better man, and of course you're gonna catch hell. You're gonna catch hell regardless, but it's best to catch hell for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua's sake, man, because these people gonna catch hell for being wicked. This is where evil is sown. Okay, bad times are sown here. Okay, these elementary kids and children going on the wrong path already. You see, it starts with the parents. It starts with the grandmas and the great grandmas and the great 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 grandmas. It's a generational thing. You see. So let's bring out some scriptures, a couple, if that. This is the book of Proverbs, 22 verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it, right? These parents are not training up their children properly at all. All they want to do is listen to these wicked rappers, wicked artists. They just want to listen to drill and trap music all day. Okay. Let's get the next scripture. Because it's in the law. When you have a rebellious son, you're supposed to it's Deuteronomy 21 verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place, and they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. All the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. That's right. Rebellious son, rebellious children that don't want to listen to their parents, man, gonna get dealt with. These YNs gonna get dealt with. Okay, all they want to do is eat, drink alcohol, smoke weed all day, listen to trap music, and they're satisfied with that. But we tired of that, man. And people across the globe is tired of that. All right. Yeah, but a lot of our people tired of rap music, man. You have the black woman talking about how they are tired of music that's talking about and that's promoting shaking your butt and throwing that butt everywhere. A lot of women are tired of that music. You see? So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rachakodah, Shalom.